Hi, seniors. I'm Mr. Laporte, College and Career Counselor here at Naperville North High School, and welcome to Senior Week 2022. Today, we'll be going over the Senior Week FlowDoc, which should look similar to the Junior Week FlowDoc you received last spring. This document was created to help you navigate the start of this school year in preparation for life after North. We'll briefly go over the FlowDoc during this presentation and all the information that it provides. You'll also have a counselor in your classroom who will stop the video periodically to answer your questions. We hope that you use this as your primary resource for planning for life after North. Now, without any further ado, let's get started with step one, checking your graduation requirements.
In step 1, we focus on your graduation requirements. We've included instructions on how you can find your unofficial transcript in Infinite Campus. We've also included a chart that displays District 203 graduation requirements, the average college admission requirements, as well as NCAA eligibility requirements for Division I programs. We encourage you to look over your official transcript to make sure the classes you're taking will fulfill the requirements of your post-secondary goals. Step 2, Post-secondary plans. In step 2, we offer resources for various post-secondary plans. When students leave Naperville North, they will have a variety of options to choose from: four-year colleges and universities, two-year community colleges, serving in the military, gap year programs, and joining the trades or becoming an apprentice. The links on this page provide you with additional information for community colleges, the military, gap year programs, and the trades. If you have questions about any of these options, please visit the College and Career Center, located on the first floor of the Learning Commons, for more information. The remainder of the FlowDoc will provide additional in-depth resources for students planning to attend either a 2-year or 4-year college or university. Step 3, the college application process. In step 3, we provide you with information to help complete your applications, as well as the types of applications and deadlines you may encounter if applying to college. The top half of this page displays information about Naperville North that you will need at some point when completing your college applications. Below that, we provide resources for the Common Application, used by more than 1,000 colleges and universities, and school-specific applications. Under the College Application Deadlines heading, you will be able to view a chart that explains the difference between early decision, early action, regular decision, and rolling admissions. We also explain the importance of the FERPA waiver on the college applications and why it's important to waive your FERPA rights when applying. Finally, there is a link at the bottom of this page which will take you to an up-to-date list of college application tips for this application cycle. Step 4, updating SchooLinks. In step 4, we have a flowchart within a FlowDoc. This flowchart will walk you through every step of tracking the colleges and universities you're applying to into SchooLinks. This is incredibly important because if you don't add every school that you're applying to into SchooLinks, your counselors will not be able to send your official transcripts, and your teachers won't be able to send their letters of recommendation on your behalf. We'll talk more about letters of recommendation in the next step. Tasks in step 1 of this flowchart are only completed once. After that, you'll either follow the path for adding schools depending on the application you're using. The path on the left is for adding applications using the Common App, while the path on the right is for adding applications using a school-specific application. Step 5, College Application Documents. In Step 5, we talk about all of the additional documents that may need to be sent to a college besides your application. Official high school transcripts and counselor letters of recommendation, if needed, would be sent by your Naperville North school counselor. Teacher letters of recommendation should only be requested if your college or university requires them as part of their application. Naperville North teachers put a tremendous amount of time and effort into writing letters of recommendation, so please make sure you need one before requesting it. All students requesting a letter of rec should meet with their teacher in person to make the request first, before following the instructions in Step 5 of this FlowDoc for requesting a letter in SchooLinks. Teachers will not acknowledge nor write letters of recommendation for students who do not have a discussion with them prior to putting a request into SchooLinks. If you are planning to send a standardized test score, You, the student, are responsible for having those sent. Test scores are not included on your high school transcript and are unable to be sent by Naperville North. You should also know that many colleges and universities are using a test optional admission policy. For more information on colleges and universities using a test optional policy for admissions, please visit fairtest.org. Step 6: Financial Aid and Scholarships. In Step 6, we'll focus on the State of Illinois financial aid graduation requirement, as well as scholarship opportunities to help make post-secondary options more affordable. So, back in 2020, the State of Illinois adopted a statewide graduation requirement where all graduating seniors must complete one of the following: the free application for federal student aid, also known as the FAFSA, the alternative application for Illinois families, or the FAFSA non-participation form. This page covers details on all three options in the links. Not completing one of these options is not the same as submitting the non-participation form. Please make sure you complete these steps as soon as you can, starting October 1st. Another important element we wanted to point out is if you are planning to complete the FAFSA, please make sure you complete the 2023-24 FAFSA. This is for the year you're planning to attend college, not this school year. We will have more information on the FAFSA and FAFSA workshops as we get closer to October 1st. You also can see information and links for net price calculators, which can give you a guesstimate of how much a particular college or university might cost. We also have information on where you can start looking for scholarships. The scholarship match in SchooLinks is pretty sparse right now, but will fill up more throughout the first semester. Please make sure to check back in SchooLinks often as scholarships are constantly being added. Step 7: Unique Considerations. In Step 7, we want to take a moment to focus on students who may have a unique circumstance that may affect their college search and application process. Whether you are a student with an IEP or 504, a prospective college athlete, an undocumented student, or a student who's considering applying to a highly selective institution, we have targeted information and resources for you linked in Step 7. Step 8: Next Steps. In Step 8, we look at what steps you should be taking now to help you meet your goals throughout the college application process. We want to make sure that you bookmark this FlowDoc because it should be your go-to document this school year, able to answer a majority of your college application and SchooLinks related questions. We'll have you take out your Chromebooks in just a few minutes to complete this task. At that time, we encourage you to check out the additional recommended next steps for a successful start to senior year. Bonus Resources section. The Bonus Resources section of the Senior Week FlowDoc is the best of the best of all the previous sections. All links mentioned throughout the FlowDoc, as well as a few extras, are included in this section. If you're having trouble finding what you're looking for throughout the FlowDoc, starting in the Bonus Resource section should help you find what you're looking for.
Thank you for taking the time to watch our Senior Week presentation. We hope that you found this information useful. In a few minutes at the end of this video, we'll ask that you take your Chromebooks out and go to the Class of 2023 Canvas course. There, you'll go to Announcements and look for an announcement labeled Senior Week Presentations. In that announcement, there'll be links to the Senior Week FlowDoc, additional reminders, and a link to our exit survey, where you'll have the opportunity to request an individual senior conference with your school counselor to discuss your post-secondary options. On behalf of Naperville North counselors and the College and Career Center, I'd like to thank you for your time and attention today. The counselor in your room will stick around to answer questions that you may have. Have a great year, Class of 2023, and go Dogs.